on?
Peace, peace, peace.
Okay, so today is a good day to go live, and I have a special guest here, and this is a God. Hey,
Peace, peace.
so what do you think the future gonna look like from your perspective? Because we got two different perspectives here, but
Future of what?
like money wise, what do you feel like the future is gonna look like, as in money?
It's gonna be more realistic. People,
Mm.
more people are gonna be able to make their own money out of thin air
Instead of like borrowing it from the government.
instead of borrowing it from the government, keeping it in the banks to where somebody else is making way more money off of your own money than you, profiting off your money, and
Mhm.
you not even making a cent. Actually, in most cases, you paying them to
Mhm.
hold your money.
Facts. And it's our money. And you know what I just found out recently, guys? The banks are churches. Like they are churches.
For all you religious mofos who sit up there and go to church and then they just take your money and then they don't give back to you in no kind of way except for that little
Charity.
spiritual relief that you feel while you up in that motherfucker.
Or it's like charities at times. Cause in the charities be they be funding charities with like rituals.
And that I'm saying like the churches,
Mm.
you're paying them and they don't give back to you in any way. And then you say charities, it's like even those charities they could have set it up under them as a non-profit organization. So they say they collecting money and giving it to a charity, and really the whole time that charity is them.
Mhm.
It's themselves just another entity of themselves. But yeah, I feel like more people are gonna be making their own money,
Mm.
their own currency,
I feel that.
and I feel like money is not gonna be something that there are people who don't have it. I feel like everyone's gonna have it.
Everybody gonna be rich unless you have a poor mindset.
Exactly.
Like, poverty is a mindset, not what a person has. Because if you look around, abundance is everywhere. The grass, the trees, the air that you breathe. You have a divine supply of air. You see what I'm saying? The sun, abundance is everywhere. It's not just money. And people, they worship money. Like, they put too much energy into money instead of putting that energy into themselves. But how do you feel about like the crypto space?
I feel like um, the crypto space is gaining a lot of popularity, and people are going. I feel like a bunch of people are going to enter it at the wrong time.
I'm gonna do it this way. Dang. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like people are going to enter it at the wrong time when it's like getting marked up, like the prices is increasing and shit,
Mm,
and they're gonna be forced into it then though. Like it's like y'all choosing like, oh, well, I don't need to know about that.
right.
But that's where all of this is going. If you see all the banks, they all got their own digital currency now because they're trying to keep up, and then they don't want to let you know that they actually telling people, oh, that shit's a scam or to be
Mhm.
putting fear in people's minds because they want to buy it. It's called what's it called? It's called short selling.
Mhm.
It's a technique in marketing or whatnot in business. You sell a person short. You basically talk shit about their company and talk shit about what they're doing,
Mhm.
and then bam, motherfucker, they doing the same. They fucking with the shit that they telling you is bullshit,
Exactly.
and then they sell it back to you at a higher price.
Right. They misleading. That's what they did like on the stock market. A couple years back. Well, when the stock market was really getting into like the people's eyes, everyone would tell, like the banks would tell the people like, oh, the stock market is a scam or something's a scam, and then they buy it all up, and then when the people have access to it and can buy like stocks and shit, now it's at a higher price, like you just said. It's just crazy how things like they do, because if you really look at it, you got to look at everything as, not exactly what they're saying. So like with the news and stuff, they telling you one thing, it's the opposite. It's the opposite of it. So, but yeah, like I really do think crypto is, I don't want to say the future, but it gives people chance to become, the future, or become a millionaire, or become whatever they want to be without working a job.
And like you say, it basically is the future. You see what I'm saying? It's going there regardless, but it's like, what are you going to do with it? You see what I'm saying? Are you going to use it to be on the same fuck shit that people are doing today? Like
That's true.
it's exactly like we deal with the Federal Reserve notes and shit, like the private corporations' money, the private Federal Reserve's money. Uh, we do. You could. It's up to your choice. It's not the money that's bad. It's up to your choice if you're going to do fuck shit with it or if you're going to do some righteous shit.
Mm,
And with this, it just opens the way for it to be hard to do some fuck shit. You see what I'm
mm,
saying? With the crypto, because everything is verifiable by multiple different people. They
mm,
call them nodes. But different people, different AI, it all has to be verified and stuff.
mm.
So it's gonna be a lot harder to do fuck shit with the inner workings of the system, like the DAOs and all that shit. It's gonna be hard to exploit workers. It's gonna be hard to fucking embezzle money from companies.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? A way more structured way than this paper. They got
Paper
paper money,
money,
a paper trail.
which is just.
Corporations are set up. It's just papers in a file. This
Mm.
shit's gonna be verifiable for everyone to see. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be on the open net.
So what if? Okay, my question is to you. What if, like, since the crypto is in the internet space, what if the internet space shuts down? What then?
So recently, I've been hearing from Hotep. He talks about the Wuhan,
Oh yeah,
the
that's right.
digital Wuhan. Like in China, they have it on their device to where even if the fucking network goes out, even if the what's the shit called? Yeah, network. The
No.
what's the shit? Data.
Mm.
The whatever the fuck. The network goes out.
They
They still
still
are
have the.
able to access their money and use it and spend it.
So that's gonna be all over the world, not just.
Yeah, it's in China right now, but they're gonna have that all over the world.
Mm. That's super dope. So what do you think, like, besides like the money space, like the money, um in the future, what about health, holistic healing, or you think people are gonna still go to hospitals?
Shoot, if you're still going to the hospital, you still a goddamn fool.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not gonna say the hospitals is not necessary.
I am.
I mean,
I
I'm
am.
not, cause
I
like,
could say,
go
because
ahead.
look, first of all, it's called a hospital.
That's
You
true.
don't even know what that means, but what I'm saying is that is you could just have an association of
Hmm.
certified people who
No.
have the knowledge
Okay.
and have the basis of the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But like, you don't have to have a centralized control organization like that, like where one person's at the top controlling what how the whole thing goes. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? What doctrine is being taught and used? Like it's got to be open source to where all these. It's like a what's this shit called? Not a council. Yeah, basically a council of like the head healers.
Hmm.
You call healers, not doctors, but like healer. Because even doctor, like all the whole word game of the hospital, from doctor to hospital to patient, all that shit is a word game, and
Yeah.
it's a trap you're walking yourself into.
So basically, like, get a group of people to create our own holistic place.
Organization,
Yeah. So it's not doing nothing to the people, basically.
exactly. It's like
Yeah. I see
no
that.
one can capitalize off of it because right
Yeah.
now it's set up to where they capitalize off your death.
Mm.